think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You gotta imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
On the jump.
In motion, Reed.
Go.
On play action, Love. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And when it comes to Turner, you're talking about a guy, Mike, that was the SEC Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, that probably says all you need to know. First-team All-American with 10 sacks, and he has a rare combination of length, but he's also very strong at the point of attack.
Okay, break.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. He is in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Sack.
Man who spent his first 7 NFL seasons here in Green Bay, here's Aaron Jones. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line, a pickup of 7.
Got it. Ready?
2nd down and 3. From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Ready. Hut, hut.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
On the ground now with Jones. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now.
play action. Here's McCarthy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. And now it's going to bring up third down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
That's into the hands of Aaron Jones.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's 3rd and 2. They try and run for the first down with Jones. So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it, and it's Jones. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set it. Set it.
From the gun, it's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Ready, ready. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he will score. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Ready. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Hut, hut.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. It's a 1st down and a gain of 16.
Set. Set, go.
Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. He'll get this to about midfield. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set. Ready.
They'll put Addison in motion.
Ready, ready.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. Here we go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is in trouble. Down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because the quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Ready. Panther Street. Panther Street. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Set. Hey, smash.
In motion, Reed.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Set up.
On first down, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Go! 18, Pioneer. Ready?
Here's Love. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A nice throw by the rookie out of Michigan. It's going to be good enough for a first down.
79 Broncos. Shut up. Set go.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and a yard.
Ready.
Here's McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And he's into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Tight. 19 tight. Come on. Set. Ready.
Love to throw on first and 10. That's to Reed. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down. Shotgun. It's Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Love. Quick throw, taken in. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Ready, set.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Dragon 60. No. Hey, check that. Street. Mustang 19. Hut.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. They'll put Addison in motion.
Check go.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set up. Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
Now McCarthy. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
There's Jefferson, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
There's nothing harder in sports than being a young rookie starting quarterback. So here you have J.J. McCarthy. We saw him accomplish everything there was to have in Michigan in college, and now he finds himself in the league trying to make the adjustment. But if there's one thing every rookie quarterback would love to have, Mike, it's Justin Jefferson. You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Lion. Trap 60. Trap 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
Cut my team. Panther 11. Panther, go.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in,
Let's go now.
and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Ready.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They run straight ahead with Jones. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Ready. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That is caught. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Let's go.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Check go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will do it himself. He's in. Sam Howell. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set. Ready, ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Go! 18, Pioneer. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okudah. And the Vikings are going to take over just shy of midfield.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
79 Broncos. Go.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here we go, set.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Hurt, hurt. Shut up. Hook.
A run. It's Jones. Strong running there. Pushing his way forward to gain a couple. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Minnesota.
Nice job there by T.J. Hawkinson to pick up a fresh set of downs. And remember, Mike, he suffered that knee injury late last season, so it's just nice to see him back out onto the field since he's arrived via trade from Detroit to Minnesota. His production has skyrocketed. If he can find that form again post-injury, he's one of the better weapons at the position in the league.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get out to the quarterback.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Ready, ready?
Here's Love to throw. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Ready? Buffalo 18. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Love. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
A 2nd down throw for Love. And that ball incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Ready,
Have
break.
to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. shotgun. It's Love. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Go!
To throw is Love. Off he goes. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Dragon 60. Set up. Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Ready. Hot, hot.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Now he'll run. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
To the left side here, caught by Addison. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
Here we go.
Throwing again is McCarthy. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Set.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
Go.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Adds to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Street. Street. Hut.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That is caught, and he will score. Game on. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Start on the ground with Jacobs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. They face 2nd down and 7.
Set.
They'll drop to throw. His throw left side is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver. Pick up a first down.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Here we go. Set.
2nd and 7. Throwing is Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, You're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Hut, hut.
Love will take a knee, and that ought to do it. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
Ready, ready. Check go.
So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.